Hello everybody, Kevin here, Raptor94. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're back with the monthly update video for March. It has been a long time since I uploaded any channel update videos, so today we're going to be talking about the games that we're going to be playing currently, and of course how Elden Ring has pretty much completely overtaken almost all the majority of games that I'm going to be playing this month, which is pretty much just to show us to tell that I'm been enjoying and also hating Elden Ring at the same time, because you know it is a soul games, and you know how soul game is. It's like a love and hate relationship. You love it but you hate it, but it makes you want to keep playing more and more and more, and that's pretty much the feeling I'm getting for Elden Ring. There's a lot of good things I like about the game, and then of course typical Souls game, how I hate it because of how difficult the game can get with a snap of a finger. And yeah, pretty much that game is just crazy. I'm like barely 30 hours in, and I'm not even close in being that game. Not even close. I have yet to explore everywhere. I have yet to found any new armor set, although you could buy new armor sets, but I haven't wore them yet. And I'm just been sticking with the base game armor pretty much the whole game since I last started. So hopefully later in the game we'll be able to get some cool stuff, but other than that, let's get right into what we're going to be doing this month, of what games we're going to be playing. I am going to try to play different games. It's not going to be all Elden Ring because eventually it's going to get stale, it's going to get boring. So I'm going to try to make it a little bit more diversified and try to play some more different games other than focusing on Elden Ring. But just a fair warning, expect a lot of Elden Ring videos uploaded this month, because like I said, I've been playing a shitload of that game lately and I can't stop playing it. That's the thing, I can't stop playing it. No matter how hard I try, I just look at it, I was like, I'm gonna play some more Elden Ring. So I decided to play Elden Ring and just explore dungeons, try to kill some bosses, for the most part it is a success, but I will admit I have to call help on some of the boss fights. So I did try to do it solo, but I wasn't gonna spend like at least the past 3 hours trying to kill one boss. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, for some of the boss fights I did have to call help, and I even called some of my buddies too and try to help me in some of the dungeons to explore too, and try to fight certain mini bosses that were just too difficult to fight. But overall though, I am enjoying the overall experience for Elden Ring. Is definitely pretty enjoyable. Definitely going to be one of my favorite games of 2022 for sure. I'm pretty sure this game is going to win Game of the Year as well, 100%, because it's fucking FromSoftware. It's essentially a new Dark Souls game without adding the souls to it. Essentially, like, this game is pretty much a combination of all the souls and put it into one big game, and that's pretty much what it is. It is an open world game. You can just go anywhere, explore however you want. Everybody's been comparing the game to Breath of the Wild, but a more adult and more difficult version of the game. So I guess that's the best way to describe this game. But yeah, overall I've been enjoying Elden Ring. Like I said, not even close to being this game, so don't expect me to beat this game in one month. It's not gonna happen. There's so way too many stuff to discover, way too many areas to find, way too many NPCs to talk to. There's no way I'm gonna be able to 100% this game in the first one. So if I do decide to do the second run playthrough, I'll probably trying to get everything completed essentially. But overall I've been enjoying the game. Highly recommend you guys check it out if you guys are a fan of Dark Souls, or you just enjoy suffering from playing Souls game. Well, Elden Ring is right up your alley, and it's not afraid to call help. So just if you're in a shitty situation, you can't beat any bosses, or a boss you can't beat a certain boss, call for help, and people are definitely going to help you. Because that's the thing I like about this game, is the cooperation in this game. The co-op system is pretty nice. It's pretty simple. A lot of people are willing to help you out too, which is nice. But you gotta keep an eye on invaders, because yes, I know I'm talking straight to you. Be on the lookout for invaders, because those guys are gonna make your game even more harder as it is, because they want to make sure you don't succeed in clearing that dungeon. So if you see them, just give them, just take them out and insult them in the best way possible, so that way they remember that. So invaders, watching for you asses. But on that, that's all I got for Elden Ring. Expect a lot of Elden Ring videos uploaded this month. Like I said, it's gonna be a bit much. It's gonna be a bit spammy, but you know, I've been playing that game for the last couple months, and I'm probably gonna play some more this month. So I'm gonna be playing this game for a long time until I completely beat the game, and then I might end up doing a second playthrough. But that's gonna be pretty much off camera. That's gonna pretty much be my spare time, just playing the game and try to discover some new stuff. Probably try some different builds as well, so to see how it goes. But overall though, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying Elden Ring quite a bit, but it's gonna be a long way before I beat that game. So on that, stay tuned for some more Elden Ring video, and now let's continue on the games that we are gonna be checking out. So there are a couple of new games that came out that I definitely want to try out. I did recently bought Sifu, which means in Chinese it means master. So if you don't know about Sifu, it's pretty much a martial arts oriented fighting based game that came out on Epic Games, I believe. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Batman Arkham Asylum, the way the fighting system looks. You got like the counters and all that stuff. It looks pretty cool, and you know me, I like Hong Kong movies. I like martial arts movies in general. So when I started Sifu, I was like, you know, this game looks pretty cool, so I wanted to check it out. So I did. So like I said, I haven't played it, but I did bought the game. So expect probably a full playthrough for Sifu if I decided, if I think the game is good enough for a full playthrough. But it looks pretty cool, like the art style, the graphics, and the way the controls, the way they portray the martial arts in there looks pretty damn cool. So hopefully it's a good experience. A lot of people have been saying it's a hard game to play. So, and every time you die, you do age, and I think the age limit is 75. So you reach that limit, you pretty much are dead. You gotta start the whole game essentially. So it does have sort of a permadeath system in this game. So. I'm pretty sure there's checkpoints in there, but I think I'm pretty sure they have like a game mode where, if you die, when you're at old age, you gotta start from the beginning of the game, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass. So, but I think it's like one of the few games that implemented permadeath. I think Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice has a permadeath system. So if you die too much in that game will actually reset to the beginning. So. Luckily the game wasn't too hard, besides solving some pretty crazy puzzles. We really didn't have any problem with the combat. I think I only died like a few times, so I wasn't really concerned about losing all my progress in that game. But I think Sifu has a permadeath mode by default. I'm not sure, I haven't played the game yet, but all I know is once you reach an age limit, the game is over essentially. So but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing some more, playing some Sifu, and hopefully I have a good experience with it. The game I also want to come back to is to play some more God of War. This is probably one of the games that I should probably keep playing more, but Elden Ring came out, so I had to focus on playing a lot of Elden, so I had to play more on that game more than God of War. But I am planning on coming back and playing some more God of War, because God of War is pretty damn lit so far from when I played, and definitely want to play some more and to see if the game lives up to the hype essentially, because this game was pretty much Game of the Year back in 2018. So definitely want to keep playing more God of War, see if it lives up to the hype, and to see how it ends, and to see how it leads up to the new sequel, Ragnarok. And hopefully it's a good experience, because I really want to enjoy God of War. And so far I've been enjoying it, but I only put like 2-3 hours into the game. So I don't know if the game gets better later on, but we'll just have to see and find out if the game gets better or not, and it lives up to the hype, hopefully. And then this month we're going to be uploading a lot of archive videos, so stay tuned for that. So we're all going to be uploading a lot, at least the rest of the video playthrough for Horizon Zero Dawn for the base game, which I did record it back in 2019. I would have to say, I think it was 2019, 2020. I'm going to double check with 2020. So I haven't uploaded this video since 2 years ago. I don't know what the hell happened, but I managed to scoop up the archive, and I managed to edit them out, and now they just need to be uploaded. So expect some Horizon Zero Dawn to be uploaded as well. Hopefully the whole playthrough, because it's gonna pretty much conclude the base game. It doesn't cover the Frozen Wilds DLC. But hopefully I get those out. So, and then hopefully in the next year or so, maybe sooner, we might have Horizon Horizon Forbidden West releasing on PC fairly soon. If that happens, you bet your ass I'm gonna play Forbidden West like crazy, because I think Horizon Zero Dawn is definitely one of the few open world games I really enjoy playing. And I even managed to did a whole 100% completion too. I found all the collectibles, I found everything, I explored every region, I hunted every big machines out there. I got all the tonics, etc, etc. The only thing I haven't done is did the new game plus. That's pretty much it. But other than that, I've pretty much gotten everything in that game. It's a 100% completion. And I feel pretty proud in completing that whole game, because Horizon Zero Dawn is a really good game. And I really hope Forbidden West comes to PC. So hopefully with the success of Horizon Zero Dawn, on PC, because it's pretty big and it was really pretty successful on PC, hopefully Forbidden West will come to PC as well. So other than that, stay tuned for some more Zero Dawn video. We also got the rest of the playthrough for Ghost Recon Breakpoint for Operation Motherland. So I did spend a lot of time editing all the archives I got for Breakpoint, and it's pretty much it is the completion of the whole Operation Motherland DLC, which is pretty short. Although it did take quite a bit of time, to go from places to places. But hopefully I'll be able to upload that in the whole span of the whole month, so that way we can conclude the whole Breakpoint video series, because I highly doubt Ubisoft is going to release U2 for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, considering in the poor state they're at right now, especially they're focusing on NFTs and live service game and all that bullshit. I highly doubt they're going to go for U2 for Breakpoint, so I'm going to say it again, or for the third time, I think Operation Motherland's going to be the last for Breakpoint, as in I'm probably never going to come back unless they announce U2. So Operation Motherland's going to be the last playthrough we're going to be ever be doing for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and hopefully that's going to be it. Hopefully so that way we can focus in on playing some other games, and hopefully Ubisoft are making a new mainline Ghost Recon game, not making that stupid battle royale bullshit called Frontlines, whatever it is. But hopefully to make a new Ghost Recon game, hopefully it goes back to its roots, get rid of that stupid futuristic bullshit, get rid of that stupid drone shit, make it grounded and realistic, make it like it used to be. Okay, Ubisoft, don't add that stupid shit in there. Like, it's not needed. That's all I gotta say. I also been playing a lot of Hitman 2 lately, because I've been wanting to play Hitman 3. So I'm going to be uploading some old archive video footage for Hitman 2 as well. And the only newest one I have recorded like a few days ago was the last DLC mission I did, Heaven Island, whatever it's called. So almost all those videos are going to probably be 2019. So that's going to be roughly 3 years old. It's crazy, I know, but I look at the footage and I review them. It looks pretty good, it looks pretty intact, although they're not, recorded in 2K, so they're gonna be. So I'm still gonna be uploading those videos in 1080p. The only one that's gonna be uploaded in 2K is Haven Island and the Sniper Challenge videos. That's pretty much it for Hitman 2. And then after that, we can make our way towards Hitman 3, and hopefully Hitman 3 ends the trilogy in a good note. Although it did come with less missions, 5 maps in total, which is pretty depressing. Hopefully they're good, but we'll have to see what they have to offer in year 2, because they're all going to keep supporting Hitman 3. Hopefully they release some better content, more missions to do, because 5 missions for the main game and $60, not worth it. I've been wanting to come back to Ready or Not, but I'm then going to hold off Ready or Not for March, because apparently they're going to be cooking up a lot of big major content for March for Ready or Not. Like, it did receive a February update, but it's kind of, a lot of quality of life improvements and small additions. Like, there are knife wielding suspects now, which is pretty cool. And they can place traps now too, which I think they can already do already. So I'm not sure if that's a new feature now, where they can place another trap as they're fleeing. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, the new update for Ready or Not that came out, it's nothing to cover, so that's why I'm kind of waiting on the March update when they're going to release some more stuff to it. So hopefully they'll release some more maps or refine some more maps like the club. The club has a lot of potential being a really cool map, but it's still white box, it's still very early work in progress, so not really worth trying to cover that map at the moment. But hopefully the March update will probably make the club a lot more playable, and hopefully there'll be some more additional additions to some of the existing map, like changing some of the layouts, all that stuff for like hotel or gas station or the meth house, and some other places as well, like the farm, the hardest one in my opinion. That one hasn't gotten any update yet, so I'm hoping they add some more different map additions to the farm, so that way we can see some different layouts to tackle on, maybe some different mission parameters to deal with, different suspects and all that stuff. But they say it's going to be a big update for March, so I'm going to wait for March update for Ready or Not before I come back into the game and cover some more content, because I really want this game to really succeed. Ready or Not has so much potential, and it still has a really good drive right now. A lot of players are still pretty interested to it. A lot of people are modding the shit out of this game, and I really hope the modding scene for Ready or Not kicks off when this game comes out, so that way we have total conversion mods that like turning the whole game into a special ops game, or cartel wars. You could turn it to anything. So I'm really looking forward to Ready or Not, and especially the modding that has to come to this game once it fully releases, because Ready or Not is going to be absolutely crazy when it comes out, and I cannot wait for it. PvP, I don't really care about that, but if they added that, I'll try it out, but don't hold my breath for for them to add it into the game right away, because I don't care about PvP for Ready or Not. I just want to go in there, be tactical, get in there, arrest people if possible, and get the job done. But yeah, looking forward to some more Ready or Not, because that game is insane. And another game that I definitely want to come back and check out is Daymare 1998. Now, you guys might have seen the video I posted for Daymare 1994 Sandcastle. That is the prequel to 1998. I've been wanting to play 1998 again ever since I played 1994, because I kind of dropped that game, pretty much right away once I did the first playthrough, which was an hour long, by the way. But I had a fun time playing it, although the game was pretty clunky, especially with the reload system and the bullets and all that, and how you gotta manage the magazine, how many bullets you have in the magazine. I kind of felt that was a little bit too much of the micromanagement you gotta do with that game. You just keep it simple like Resident Evil. You have ammo, combine ammo into the magazine. Don't have this weird system that they implemented in, especially the speed reload and the slow reload. There's a lot of things to cover in that game, and Daymare 1994 definitely made the game a lot more accessible, which is good. But we'll see how the game evolves, the combat wise, as we play the full game, because the combat was it's okay, but I think it could do a better job. Like, I think the zombies in that game, they run way too fast. They could literally catch you up and smack you in the back, and you only have time to freaking react and shoot them back. So maybe they gotta make the zombies a little bit slower in 1994, so that way it gives you a little bit of a breathing room, to back off, reload your guns and then take them out. But that's just the demo. It's still work in progress, so hopefully as they keep making the game, that we find some changes, some balance, etc. But yeah, I've been wanting to come back to 1998, so expect a return to Daymare 1998. There's a couple of small games I definitely want to try. There's this new game called Boundary, which is pretty much Call of Duty in space. You're pretty much a soldier, but in space, and you're pretty much in this, you fight in space with big ass, spacesuits essentially, and you got different versions of it, like depending on the operators you play. You got a heavy one, you got a mobile one, and then you got an all-rounder, which looks pretty cool from what I've seen, especially how the gameplay works and all that. I did like a little test fire range session, and it's pretty cool. Like, there's so many controls you have to worry about. Like, you can tilt this way, go up there. It's pretty cool, and the gunplay definitely feels pretty smooth. So hopefully Boundary it doesn't disappoint me, because I have yet to play it, but I have it downloaded. So hopefully Boundary will be something of a new FPS game that will explode, hopefully, when it does come out. And I also been wanting to come back to World War III, which is the game that's supposed to be the Battlefield killer, because the game World War III did receive a huge update lately that I have been missing out, because it uses a separate client, so it doesn't really notify me if the game's going to get any updates. So I had to launch the game essentially to update the game essentially, and It was like 17 gigs, and supposedly this major update is the huge audio overhaul that everybody has been asking, including me, because in my opinion the audio was pretty bad in World War 3, and for many good reasons. Like the first step was obnoxious, the reverbs for most of the weapons is kind of whack, and the vehicles are like, you can't even hear the vehicles, you just get smacked by the vehicle, you just get hit by the cannon, and that's it. There's like no fucking chance you ever gonna escape, because the vehicle sounds are like non-existent, so you're just gonna get blasted and be like, what the hell happened? And then the feedback too of you getting shot at too is really bad too. There'll be times you just die, and that's it. You don't get no gun with no bullet whizzes or any indication. You just die without warning. But apparently this update it fixes all that. So I'm definitely looking forward and coming back to World War 3, and we're gonna check out the new audio overhaul. Is, you know, it fixes the whole audio design. And not only fixes that, it also does like a lot of quality of life improvements too, and fixes a couple of bugs and glitches here and there too. So I'm looking forward to coming back to World War 3. We're gonna try out tactical ops, and of course try some TDM as well to see how the game works, how the audio sounds. Because like I said, I've been looking forward to World War 3 ever since, you know, the flop of 2042, which I'm now gonna be covering that game for a long time until season 1's launch, which is summer. So could be May, could be June, we don't know. And considering all of the delays they have with all this updates, scoreboard supposed to come out last week, so, and now it's supposed to be coming out this week. So I don't know what the hell DICE is doing over there, but I don't care about 2042 right now. We'll cover 2042 once season 1 comes out, but I'm not expecting miracles. Like 2042 is dead to me. I don't care about 2042 anymore. But we'll see where to go with this, because I just don't have fun playing that game anymore, to be honest, which is a shame. 2042 supposed to be the game that saved the Battlefield franchise, and it doesn't. So I don't care about Battlefield 2042 until I see some significant progress. Then I'll probably come back, check it out, see if they make any improvements or not. But I'm not holding my breath on it, guys. So I'm sorry if I sound a bit negative on 2042, but that's just how I think about the game. Game's a piece of shit, so I'm not gonna play it. Ground Branch, I'm definitely gonna come back to Ground Branch, because I've been enjoying the hell of that game, especially with the new 1032 version update that they uploaded for that game as well. So definitely looking forward to trying out some of the newer maps like the oil rig, the tanker, and all. And we already tried the compound array, so that's one of the new maps we tried. Definitely want to try some different weapon builds, see what works, what works or what doesn't work. And we're gonna definitely amp up the difficulty of the AI to like veterans, so that way we're more likely gonna get one shot like every time. So probably not looking forward to that, but regardless, we gotta amp up the challenge, bit by bit in Ground Bash, because I think the game's a little bit too easy on the normal difficulty. So we're gonna amp it up a little bit just to make it a little bit harder, make it a little bit more challenging for us to deal with, especially up the AI count. We're definitely gonna go full 50 AI count, because why the hell not? Plus, I didn't notice any significant performance issues too, so why not go full AI mode on that shit? So yeah, expect some more Ground Bench videos to be uploaded for this month. And we're also going to be coming back to Command & Conquer Generals. That's right, we're coming back. I'm not sure which mod we're going to be covering for it, but there's been quite a bit of mods that have been uploaded lately for Command & Conquer General mods, and there's a lot of good looking ones. Hopefully they're good, because I haven't tried them, but for the most part they look really good. So we're going to be trying out some pretty interesting mod for Command & Conquer Generals. We might even come back to some old ones that a lot of you fans have been requesting, which I do apologize for. I know you guys want to see them. I know you guys been asking for them for like years, but Command & Conquer Generals is going to be coming back this month. I don't know when it's gonna come. It could be early, could be late March, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. Once it does come out, stay tuned, because it's coming, guys. I think that's pretty much all the games that I'm gonna probably be checking out. There's probably a couple new games I will be trying out, and of course I definitely want to on Crysis 2 Remastered playthrough, because I'm a sucker for Crysis, and Crysis 2 was my first Crysis game I played on the 360, and Crysis 2 is pretty damn good. So definitely gonna come back to Crysis 2 and see how that goes. And there's a new game called Babylon's Fall that I want to try out. It's a new game from Platinum Games, but apparently it's not doing too good. It's kind of dead on arrival. It's also a live service game, but you know me, I'm a sucker for Platinum Games, so I'm gonna try it out, see if I like the game or not. But apparently a lot of people saying it's pretty bad, so that's kind of concerning. But it's wherever it is, wherever. So I'm gonna try it out. If it doesn't turn out to be a good game, then I won't play it. As simple as that. And I almost forgot. Dying Light. I will be doing a Dying Light mini series for the first game. I won't be doing a Dying Light 2 playthrough anytime soon. I'm gonna wait for a discount for that game. In fact, so once the game gets like a big, discount, I'm definitely gonna be trying out Dying Light 2, because Dying Light 2 looks pretty okay. It looks okay. I did thought about buying it and doing a playthrough for it, but I decided to hold off and decided to get Elden Ring instead, and I don't regret Elden Ring by a long shot. So Dying Light 2 is gonna be for now delayed indefinitely until I decided to come to and trying out the game. But Dying Light 1, yeah, stay tuned for Dying Light 1. It's going to be a mini series, probably 5 videos top, maybe a 10-part video series, because I'm not going to be doing a full playthrough on that game, because I already played that game back in 2018, 2019, and I made a lot of progress and I stopped playing it. So yeah, I will be coming back to Dying Light. I'm going to be pretty much showcasing some of the cool stuff that they added, and maybe try some of the DLC stuff they added too, like Hellwave and all that stuff, which is quite a shame because Hellwave looks pretty cool. That's supposed to be the new IP Techland was making, but I decided to make that into a Dying Light DLC, which is unfortunate. But hopefully when they get the time, when they're done supporting Dying Light 2, we might see Hellwave. We never know. So on that, guys, that was a pretty lengthy update video for March. I do apologize for that, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. I know I am. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. I know it's getting pretty crazy out there with the crazy stuff going on in the world, but try to stay positive. Do what you think. Just try to do the right thing out there, and good things will happen. Good things will happen if you be nice and do positive things. So other than that, I think that's all I got for the March update video. Armored 3, I forgot about Armored 3. So Armored 3, I'm still going to be continuing on the Cold War Crysis playthrough for Armored 3. So I'm going to be continuing on that. It was supposed to be last month, but I didn't really have the time to play that because Elden Ring, of course. So I didn't have the time to play Armored 3. This time I will be playing some more Cold War Crysis for Armored 3. We might be able to beat the whole game. No, definitely not. Not the whole campaign, definitely not, because it's a pretty long campaign. So we'll probably get as far as we can in Cold War Crysis, and then after that, hopefully we'll be able to beat it in the next month. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to Armored 3 Cold War Crysis campaign playthrough. And of course, I didn't have time to make the trailers for Project Hokkaido, the film project I have for Armored 3. I didn't have time for that either because Elden Ring. So hopefully this month I will release it. I'm not promising any release dates, but it should be on schedule to come out this month. But I just need to do a few touches here and there, but I just didn't have the time to come back to it because fucking Elden Ring is overtaking my life right now. So hopefully I have the time to finish up, do the final touches on the trailer, and then I will release it. And then hopefully I will make some more Armored 3 film projects sometime in the future. But other than that, guys, I think that's all I got today. I've been rambling on for far too long. And like I said, hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. I know I am. And just stay safe out there. It's crazy out there. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you guys didn't, hit the dislike button. It's up to you. And of course, a big shout out to the subscribers that have been with me, the supporters, to those of you that keep watching my videos that have been with me since the beginning, or to those that have joined my channel recently. Appreciate the support. That's all I gotta say. I really appreciate your support. Without your support, wouldn't be here. So, like I said, big shout out to you guys for sticking with me for this long. Really appreciate it. And to those who have joined my channel, appreciate your support too. And welcome to the channel. Hopefully we'll have a good adventure in playing a bunch of weird games, good games, bad games, and other stuff I'll upload. Hopefully you're looking forward to the content because it's gonna get only better. But other than that, guys, I think that's all I got for today. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.